The magnetic energy of spiritual awakening. Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in with the crowd? Like you're content spending time alone, even when everyone around you seems to be socializing? If you find yourself questioning whether it's possible to be truly happy without a large circle of friends, you might be experiencing the effects of a spiritual awakening. This transformative journey can lead you to discover a profound sense of peace and fulfillment, even in the absence of numerous social connections. Spiritually awakened individuals often possess a unique energy that can be both alluring and intimidating to others. Their presence radiates an intensity that draws people in, captivating them with the depth of their wisdom and insight. At the same time, this powerful aura can create discomfort in those who are not yet ready to confront their own inner truths. It's as if the spiritually awakened person holds up a mirror, reflecting back the fears, doubts, and insecurities that others may be trying to avoid. The paradox of deep connection and isolation. One of the most profound experiences of spiritual awakening is the ability to form deep, meaningful connections with others. When you're in tune with your own energy and purpose, you develop a heightened sense of empathy and understanding. You're able to see beyond the surface-level conversations and tap into the essence of another person's being. This creates the potential for incredibly profound and transformative relationships. However, this same depth of connection can also lead to a sense of isolation. As you grow and evolve on your spiritual path, you may find that not everyone is ready or willing to meet you at that level. You might long for the company of kindred spirits who understand the intricacies of your journey, but find that such connections are rare. This can leave you feeling like an outsider, even when surrounded by people. It's important to remember that this sense of isolation is not a reflection of your worth or value as a person. It's simply a natural consequence of the profound shifts you're experiencing internally. As you shed old patterns and beliefs, you may find that some relationships fall away, making space for new, more aligned connections to enter your life. The quest for authentic connections. For spiritually awakened individuals, the quest for authentic connections can be a challenging one. You may find yourself craving the company of those who can relate to your experiences and support you on your journey. However, finding these kindred spirits often requires a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone and take risks. One of the keys to building meaningful connections is to be unapologetically yourself. When you show up in the world as your true, authentic self, you naturally attract others who resonate with your energy. This doesn't mean that every interaction will lead to a deep friendship, but it does increase the likelihood of finding those rare and precious connections that feel like coming home. Another important aspect of building authentic connections is learning to communicate your needs and boundaries clearly. As a spiritually awakened individual, you may find that your capacity for empathy and compassion is heightened. This can sometimes lead to taking on the emotional burdens of others or overextending yourself in relationships. By setting clear boundaries and communicating your needs openly and honestly, you create the space for healthier, more balanced connections to flourish. The role of the spiritual trailblazer. As a spiritually awakened individual, you may find yourself in the role of a trailblazer, paving the way for others to follow. Your unique perspective and way of being in the world can be a catalyst for change, inspiring others to question their own beliefs and patterns. This is not always an easy path, as it often requires standing alone in your truth, even when it goes against the grain of societal norms. However, it's important to remember that your purpose is not to convince others to see things your way. Rather, It's to live your truth with integrity and compassion, allowing your light to shine as an example of what's possible. By embodying the principles of spiritual awakening in your own life, you create a ripple effect that touches the lives of those around you, whether they are consciously aware of it or not. This role of the spiritual trailblazer can sometimes feel like a heavy burden to bear. You may find yourself facing challenges and obstacles that others don't understand, or feeling the weight of responsibility for the growth and evolution of those around you. In these moments, it's crucial to remember that you are not alone. There is a greater force at work, guiding and supporting you on your journey. Trust in the process and know that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth and expansion, embracing solitude and inner peace. One of the most beautiful aspects of spiritual awakening is the realization that true happiness and fulfillment come from within. As you deepen your connection to your own inner wisdom and truth, you may find that the need for external validation and social interaction diminishes. This doesn't mean that you don't value or desire companionship, but rather that you're able to find a sense of wholeness and completeness within yourself. Embracing solitude can be a powerful tool for spiritual growth and self-discovery. When you're able to sit with yourself in silence, without the distractions of the outside world, you create space for deep introspection and healing. You're able to confront your own shadows and fears, and develop a greater sense of self-awareness and acceptance. This inner peace and contentment can be a source of great strength and resilience, allowing you to weather the storms of life with grace and ease. When you're grounded in your own truth and connected to your inner guidance, you're less likely to be swayed by the opinions and judgments of others. You're able to make decisions from a place of clarity and integrity, knowing that you're following the path that's right for you. Of course, embracing solitude doesn't mean completely isolating yourself from the world. It's important to find a balance between time alone and time spent in connection with others. This might mean seeking out communities of like-minded individuals who support and uplift you on your journey. It could also mean being open to new experiences and connections, even if they don't fit into your preconceived notions of what friendship should look like. The higher purpose of spiritual awakening. Ultimately, the journey of spiritual awakening is one of remembering who you truly are and why you're here. It's a process of stripping away the layers of conditioning and belief that have obscured your true essence and stepping into your full potential as a being of light and love. This journey often requires periods of solitude and introspection as you dive deep into the recesses of your own psyche and confront the parts of yourself that have been hidden away. It can be a challenging and sometimes painful process, but it's also one of the most rewarding and transformative experiences a person can have. As you awaken to your higher purpose, you may find that your priorities and values shift. Things that once seemed important may lose their luster, while new passions and callings emerge. You may feel a deep sense of urgency to make a difference in the world, to use your gifts and talents in service of something greater than yourself. This higher purpose is not always clear from the outset, and it may take time and patience to uncover. However, by staying true to your own inner guidance and trusting the journey, you can be sure that you're moving in the right direction. Every step you take, every challenge you face, is leading you closer to the realization of your full potential and the fulfillment of your soul's mission. The importance of self-love and inner strength. One of the most important aspects of navigating the journey of spiritual awakening is developing a deep sense of self-love and inner strength. When you're able to accept and embrace all parts of yourself, including your flaws and imperfections, you create a solid foundation from which to grow and evolve. This self-love is not about ego or arrogance, but rather a deep appreciation and respect for the unique being that you are. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness, compassion, and understanding that you would extend to a beloved friend or family member. Cultivating inner strength is also crucial for navigating the challenges and obstacles that inevitably arise on the spiritual path. This strength comes from a place of trust and surrender, knowing that you have the resilience and resourcefulness to handle whatever comes your way. It's about developing a sense of courage and determination, even in the face of fear and uncertainty. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating self-love and inner strength is the practice of self-care. This means taking the time to nurture and nourish yourself on all levels, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. It might mean setting aside time each day for meditation, journaling, or creative expression. It could mean surrounding yourself with beauty and nature, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. By making self-care a priority, you send a powerful message to yourself and the world that you are worthy of love and respect. You create a sense of safety and security within yourself, knowing that you have the tools and resources to handle whatever challenges come your way. Conclusion. The journey of spiritual awakening is a deeply personal and transformative one, and it looks different for everyone. For some, it may involve a complete overhaul of their lives and relationships, while for others, it may be a more subtle shift in perspective and priorities. Regardless of how it unfolds, the key is to trust in the process and stay true to your own inner guidance. Remember that you are not alone on this path, even if it sometimes feels that way. There are countless others who are walking alongside you, each on their own unique journey of self-discovery and awakening. As you continue to navigate this path, be gentle with yourself and others. Remember that everyone is doing the best they can with the knowledge and understanding they have at any given moment. Extend compassion and forgiveness to yourself and those around you, knowing that we are all works in progress. And most importantly, never lose sight of the truth that you are a divine being, worthy of love, happiness, and fulfillment. Your very existence is a gift to the world, and your unique light is needed now more than ever. Trust in the journey, and know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So to answer the question, is it possible to be happy without friends? The answer is a resounding yes. While connections and relationships are certainly a beautiful and enriching part of life, true happiness and fulfillment come from within. By embracing your spiritual awakening journey and cultivating a deep sense of self-love and inner peace, you open yourself up to a world of endless possibility and joy, regardless of your external circumstances. Thank you for taking the time to explore this topic with me today. I hope that this discussion has offered some insight and inspiration for your own journey of growth and self-discovery. Remember, you are never alone, and the universe is always conspiring in your favor. Trust the path and keep shining your light. The world needs you just as you are.